Voltage lockdown. Investigating AMD's recent AM5 AGESA updates on ASRock's X670E Taichi. It's safe to say that the last couple of weeks have been a bit chaotic for AMD and its motherboard partners. ASUS issues statement on Ryzen 7000X3D processor issues, possible voltage issues with AMD Expo. AMD Ryzen 7000 AGESA firmware. From 1.0.0.5c to 1.0.0.7 within 32 days. AGESA 1.0.0.5c. Initial support for Ryzen 7000X3D processors with 3DV cache. In none of the descriptions does it state what changes AMD has made to each AGESA firmware to address the current issues, which in all honesty, is a pretty big thing to omit. The second mechanism is PROCHOT deassertion ramp time, which dictates how long a processor can ramp up the power after the initial PROCHOT control signal has been disabled. The story so far, Gamers Nexus Deep Dive, the Ryzen 7000 core fundamental issues. We eventually settled on 1.25 volts on the society for this kit and our Ryzen 97950X3D, and we found stability in memory-intensive benchmarks was solid. Perhaps one of the biggest things to come outside of Gamers Nexus's testing was that AMD is now offering RMA support for users who have used Expo memory profiles, something which normally voids the warranty on AMD's processors. Our testing, methodology, test setup, and hardware. As AMD has dialed down what users and motherboard vendors can apply in regards to society voltage to 1.30 volts. It's worth noting that all of ASRock's firmware we've tested on the X670E Taichi in this piece automatically sets society voltage to 1.30 V. While we don't have the necessary tools and equipment to solder leads to the motherboard to observe physical voltages, we are relying on Winfo's reporting prowess, as well as looking at multiple temperatures. Motherboard ASRock X670E Taichi. BIOS 1.18, 1.21 and 1.24. AS02. Cooling EKAIO Elite 360D RGB 360mm AIO.